What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? Welcome to Shay's Tube. It's Country Wayne Skits Reaction Time with Shay Shay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy it. Also, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, share, leave a comment, and hype this video up. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, Cash App donation at $Shay's Tube, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Y'all, thank you so much for being here today. We got a few skits I want to show you guys. We're going to look at all of the ones with Angelina. She got Anthony going shopping with her. Okay, and Anthony looks like he's getting annoyed with her. We also got Bethany and Larry with their saga. It continues. And then, what's his name? Dalen's mom is about to put hands on Noel, and Delissia showed off her ring. All right, so yeah, y'all go get y'all something to eat, something to drink, in a relaxing seat, and we are going to take a look at these skits when I come back after this intro. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Right. Shoot up the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left for alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it hot. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day wire.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All righty, y'all. So what's going on? So I hope you guys are having a blessed day, happy and blessed Saturday. The first skit we are going to go over, you guys, is going to be Angelina asking Anthony to go shopping with her. And I don't know why he agreed to that, okay? Because he should already know how some women be when they go shopping. So we get ready to watch that first. But before we do that, let me go ahead and do this copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready, you guys. All righty. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. And when people come into the chat, I'll say hey to them when they come in. So let's go ahead and take a look at this first skit. I'm going to move it up a couple seconds, okay?
Digression one day. Also,
a couple minutes.
His milk. Don't get him any cow milk. Just use the milk that he... Yes, he can have juice. Pineapple juice, apple juice, yeah. All the different types of juices. That's fine. Okay, hey, listen. I love you, Kai Kai. Okay, look, I love you. I gotta run, okay? Okay, ciao. Coming. Hey, come in. Sorry I kept you out there.
Oh no, it's all good. Everything all right with Kai?
Yeah, he's fine. Actually just got off the phone with him and Zachary. They are going to the park. I packed him a bag, all of his snacks.
Okay.
So I had to give her some instruction on what not to do and what to do. You know, she's not a mother, so she has no idea.
Okay, so if Kai's was actually you sounded urgent on the phone, why'd you call me over?
Well, I did. Because it occurred to me, Anthony, that although we've had, epic fallouts and disagreements and so forth and so on, I realized that you don't really know me, and I don't really know you. I mean, you know of me, and I know of you, but we don't really know one another.
I mean, I think Kai's father. I mean, you know me.
Yeah. Okay. The point is this: we're going to be doing life together. And I think that with everything you're going through and everything that I'm going through, which you know a lot about,
yeah.
This would be a good time for us to begin to close ranks and really begin to support one another in everything that we go through, because we're doing life together, my friend.
Okay. How do you suppose we do that?
Well, I have some errands I have to run, and I was thinking you could run them with me.
Run some errands with you.
Mm-hmm. What do you have to do today?
Nothing. I'm sure I can. What's a couple hours? I can run some errands with you.
Exactly. So I'm glad that you see things my way.
Okay.
Which I love. And so how about we just run out? I was already ready to go. I'm so glad you're punctual.
Okay.
But one other thing.
What's up?
I've always been a Mercedes kind of girl, right? I've never ridden in your Porsche.
You want me to drive to run you on your errand? Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's fine. I don't mind driving.
Well, thank you for that. I'm going to be what's the word? Escorted. Got you. How about that?
Okay. Yeah. So what kind of errands do you have to run?
Just a couple of retail therapy issues that I have that I need curing.
Shopping. I got you. All right.
And I'll let you get the door because
Sure.
You're such a gentleman.
I try.
Look at this.
He does not understand why Angelina is doing all of this. It's so funny, you guys. I don't know why he would even volunteer to go run errands, because we know what that means. Most men knows what that means when a woman says, "Can you go with me to run some errands?" That can entail so many things. Okay. So the next one, we're gonna see. Hold on. Now she in the store. So he says she went to a lot of places, okay? But like I said, with him being married, I don't know if Amber ever done this before or if he ever went shopping with her. I feel like Anthony should have known that it was going to end up, being a shopping spree and going to 50,000 stores and just doing the most. And that's exactly what she did. Now he's inside of his mind. He's trying to think, why is Angelina asking me to go with her to run errands? What's up with that? Okay, it's not like he's her son-in-law. I mean, he just has a baby, have a baby with her daughter. Okay, but you know how Angelina thinks. She thinks he's going to be her son-in-law. Let's go to see how he started now to regret it. I wanted to start out with the funny skit because Bethany and them had a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? A lot of drama. Let's go ahead and look at this.
Oh, Ty would love this. Anthony. I'm gonna go right down here. Anthony. Anthony Dalton. Man. You over here taking a snooze?
No,
You told me you were going to the bathroom. That was 30 minutes ago.
I did go. I just rested my legs real quick.
Over here trying up the sofas.
Miss Angelina, how many more stops do you have to make?
About 3.
You said that 3 stops ago.
Yeah, but when I'm on this side of town, which I'm very rarely on this side of town, I try to get everything in at the same time.
Right. Miss Angelina, you do realize I drive a Porsche. You know, and the trunk space really isn't all that big. You seem like you have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but your back seat is available, so I think we could do that. This stuff will fit. We'll make it work. And look, Kai's gonna love this. Look at this.
What's that?
Anyway, I'll hurry it up. I'm gonna go up to the front, and I'm gonna look at a couple of those lampshades, and then we're out the door. Deal?
Yeah.
Thank you. Now listen to me. I have daughters, and we can come in here and tear this place up. I've never had a son, so thank you for being patient.
It's no problem.
Sun energy is a little different. The ladies we like to shop. We love you.
Okay. So again, I don't understand why she's doing this, but then if you think like she's thinking, because in her mind, she believes that Anthony and Shayla is going to get together and get married. So she's just practicing, all right, which is cray-cray, because he does not even act like he's going to marry her. And Shayla told her mother that there's nothing happening with him. Okay, because she has her heart right into Iman. And if her and Iman does not work out, I don't know if Anthony would be there waiting for her. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird, because if Anthony goes ahead and sign that divorce paper, I doubt he'll be waiting for Shayla, and she's with a whole nother man. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird. So I don't know. Angelina tripping out and stuff, got this man going shopping with her, but then again, he could have said no. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird that he even went along with this. But I guess he was trying to be, nice to her. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. Now, in this next skit, Angelina opens up to Anthony about Brody. So we're going to go ahead and watch that real quick. She's trying to push this man on her daughter. And that girl is not even thinking about Anthony in that way. She's too busy worrying about who Iman is hooking up with behind her back. So now she's going to open up to Anthony about Brody, okay? So let's go ahead and see what she's going to say now. Okay, let's see which one I want to do. Let's do this one right here.
You have a great sense of humor, and I would have never guessed that.
Did you get everything that you needed?
Well, not everything, because trust me when I say that I could have
Target. I knew that was Target. Tarjay. Okay.
been in there for another 3 hours, but you would have never come back.
Okay. Yeah. You all right?
Yeah, I feel great. What's up?
No, it's just you and Mr. Brody. I got in that argument the other day when me and Kai pulled up.
None of that.
Just wondering, everything cool.
Things are what they are. But when you have been with someone for that long, there's emotion, there's anger, there's unresolved issues, there's all these things that all kind of try to come out at once. So I'm sorry that you actually didn't see that.
No, it's all good. But I'm pretty sure all the things that you all gone to haven't always been bad. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some good times. Like, okay, what made you fall in love with Mr. Brody?
You in these questions.
We getting to know each other. That's you. You got me out here.
Okay.
You said we were getting to know each other.
Touche. So, what made me fall in love with him? It was his relentlessness. Some people say that chivalry is dead, but that is not true. When Brody and I first met, he was the kind of guy who would open car doors. We go to a restaurant, he's opening the door, he's bringing flowers and candy. I'm like, I don't even eat nerds. Why are you bringing me this? But he would always have something to give. And he was just the kind of guy who would show up at my house in the middle of the night and try to sing ballads. I'm like,
Mr. Brody was singing to you.
yes. I'm like, bro, it is midnight. What are you out here doing singing in the middle of the night?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I never would have thought Mr. Brody was a singer. Was he any good?
But I give him an E for effort.
All right.
And that's the reason. That's what really my heart. I just couldn't hold on to it, because he was just the kind of guy who was like, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna be kind to you. And he said something to me one day that just it was the tipping point.
What did he say?
Even if I had nothing, I would give you everything.
Wow. I mean, well, if he has nothing, how can he give you anything?
We're not talking about money. We're talking about heart, courage, physical protection, prayer time. I mean, just everything that a person can give you that you cannot put in your bank account. The things that really matter. And it was like that for a long time until the money showed up.
Hey, look, I didn't mean to cry.
No,
I'm sorry.
You're not crying. It's just that a man who has a lot of money and things and stuff really shows who he is when he has that. Because when he doesn't have it, of course he can say, I'm going to be loyal. But once the dreams have been realized and the bank account is full and your stomach is full and you've been on trips and you're buying all the luxury things that you could want, who are you? Are you still you at the core? And that's the man that I fell in love with.
He's not dead.
Then he disappeared off of the face of the earth.
Yeah. Here, let me get your door. I'm sorry.
Talking.
Yeah. How many more stops do we have?
She may be helping Anthony try to get back together with Amber, because the thing is that while he has been married to Amber, he might have started being different than what he was when she and him first got together. Okay, just like Amber might have changed too. You know, the money, just like she just said, the money. Hey, Jermaine, the money and all that. I mean, excuse me, all of that. It can definitely, you know, sometimes change a person for the worse. Okay, so Angelina doesn't realize that he's going to use this information maybe to try to save his marriage. Okay. But she is right. Sometimes when people get money and fame and success, they don't be the person they were when you first met them. But at the same time, you got to realize too, as people age and as situations change, people will change too, because I'm sure Brody will say the same thing about her, that she has changed from when they first got together. You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. So it is what it is. We're going to see if he's going to use that to apply it to his own marriage. Okay. So I think that's it with them. That was a fun little skit to watch. Now let's go ahead and move on over to, hold on. Excuse me. Let's move on to Amber real quick. His wife, Amber. Okay. Let's see what Amber is what's going on with Amber. Hold on, let me go back, make sure I didn't miss anything. Amber. Okay. Okay, so let's go up into Amber. I think Amber only has one skit, I believe. So first, let's go to when Delissia gives Shayla an appreciation gift. And why, I don't know. She's so fake. She is a fake friend. That's right, Amber. I know you think Amber is boring. It's just one skit with her. I'm showing all the little these skits first before we get to the real drama. Let's see what this gift is. Now, I did not see this skit yet, so we're going to be watching it together. So we'll do, so she sees Delissia's place. We're going to look at that too, because I didn't know she saw it yet. So we're going to see that too. Okay, so let's see if we can find that. So I guess we may have to watch it over here with these big writings all over the damn thing. Okay, let's see.
Cheers again. Delissia, no, seriously, I'm happy. This is a little bit smaller than what I expected from you, but it's nice. It's very nice. And as long as you're happy, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's just enough space. I don't need any more space.
And you know, me and Kai will be over here. That second room.
Y'all better be. I know you'll be dropping my cat off all the time.
I definitely will be. We would love to be over here with you.
Yes, you and your taking care of your kids. You and Iman and Kai. Yes, you guys come and visit anytime you feel like it.
Iman is like one of my kids for real.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Baby.
You have to. When you have a man, I'm sure, I know you got men. When you have a man, you really have to just take care of all his needs. Like, I don't want my man to go out the house and none of his needs are.
So what do you do when you take care of his needs?
Well, Shayla, clearly it's not working. Okay, it's not working.
The same thing you do when you take care of people's needs.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
It's not pretty. They smell interesting though.
I know your mom brought him over here.
When was my mom over here?
The other day she came over here.
She didn't even tell me.
Yeah, but they do have a weird smell. I don't know. I think I might get rid of them. It smells like smoke. I'm like, did Angelina start smoking?
Girl, you better not get rid of anything my mom got you. That's bad luck.
Anyway, so speaking of gifts, I wanted to show my appreciation, my gratitude, my love.
Is this for me?
For you allowing me to stay at your house for so long. That was so thoughtful. And I don't know what I would have done without you guys. You guys saved me so much money, time,
We
energy.
did. I
Yes.
thought you would get me a bag or something. What is this?
Oh, well, not this time, but maybe birthday, Christmas, I don't know. But anyway, since you always talk about how much you love my perfume that I'm wearing, I thought I might get you your own.
Okay, bond number 9. Thank you.
Okay, so here we go. We're setting up the stage now. So if that's the same type of perfume, and guess who's going to smell that? Amber is going to smell that, right? On Shayla. And she's going to assume that she was right, that Shayla is lying to her still and sneaking around with Anthony again. And that's that same scent, if that's the same perfume. Okay? So that's what that may be setting everything up for. Not realizing that Delissia wears that, but hopefully Amber will be smart. She will be like, oh, that perfume smells good. It's kind of familiar. Where did you get it from, Shayla? And then Shayla will say, oh, Delissia bought that for me. And then that's when the bells will go off.
You're welcome.
Wait, this is the perfume that you wear?
Yes, the one you always compliment
So
me.
you want me smelling like you?
You want to smell like me.
This
You
is
always
nice,
compliment
Elicia.
me.
Well, you know what? I'm really gonna miss you. All of our sleepovers, it felt like home.
You're right down the street.
And Delissia thinks she's slick too. She also gave that perfume to her because Delissia wears that all the time. So when she's with Iman, when this girl is with Iman, Iman will constantly be thinking about Delissia because Shayla has on the perfume she wears. Man.
And thank God I didn't go to the Ritz in a high rise because otherwise I would have been an hour away from you. So
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be popping up over here all the time. What you gonna cook for me?
popping up is crazy. You doing no time.
Popping up is crazy. Yeah, I could just ride right up to your door. This is cute though. I like that. I
You
really
like
do.
that you could just pop up at my door?
What's the problem with that? Elicia?
No,
you
I'm-
pop up at my house all the time. You have
No,
a
it's
code.
no problem with it. Yeah, I have a code. Don't
You do.
Don't get to ask.
So don't pop up at my house. Oh, let me get a key.
Cheers.
Well,
Salute.
cheers again.
Yeah, she doesn't want her to pop up at her house because she knows who is going to be there. And that's probably where she's going to end up catching them two together. Okay. Hey, Letitia, thank you so much for being here. That's where she's probably going to catch them. Delissia acts so suspicious that I would probably already assume something ain't right about her. But that giving her that perfume is a smart move. So she gave her that perfume. So when she be with Iman would always have Delissia in his mind because that perfume will remind him of Delissia. And at the same time, Amber may recognize that scent, okay? And when she recognizes that scent, if she's smart, she will ask Shayla, where did she get it? But if she's not smart, she's just going to automatically start assuming it was Shayla he was with. But I hope she asked Shayla, where did she get that perfume from? What is the name of it? Then Shayla will say, Delissia wears this scent all the time, and she bought this for me. And then that's when everything will start adding up. All right? Now, you said the plant with the business, and it showed up while Amber smells the scent. And see, that's another thing, too. Remember, Delissia told Amber she misses the perfume. She didn't give Shayla both the bottles. Oh, okay. But still, she may smell part of that scent and still get, ask her about it. Okay? So we will see how this plays out. But I definitely know she gave that to that girl. So, Iman, if Shayla wear that stuff around Iman, which she probably will, like most women does, that will make him automatically keep Delissia in his mind, even when he's with Shayla. That's what I think anyway. I could be wrong. That's what I think. All right? Call it. I'm combing all this damn hair, y'all. It's hard having natural hair, but you got to take care of this shit. Because if you don't, it'll be tangled up and nappy as hell and everything else. Okay? And coming out. Now let's see here. So now we're going to go to, hold on. We just saw that. So now we're going to show when Amber could care less about a podcast meeting. So what she's talking about, Dave. So let's go see this one real quick. Okay, let's go and check this one out. Let me get one that's screwed up, hopefully. Yeah, here we go. Good. I'm glad they got it up here. Yeah, she talking to Dave. And they're setting up the stage for them to get together. You can tell ain't nobody just texting you all the time and doing the most. Okay. If they are not interested, okay. So let's go and finish watching this.
Oh God, you got me smart. Oh, hey girl.
Hey, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So do you. Oh,
Just
you
a
got
little.
my favorite.
I got you. Just a little late though, aren't we?
Yeah, just a little bit, but I'm here. Should I sit next to you? Oh, did you get smoked Gouda?
Yeah.
Sure did. Perfect.
So yesterday, the girls had a podcast meeting. I thought that maybe you would show up.
Right.
Me, Honeypot, Delicia, we were talking about some of the things that are coming up. Are you not following the group chat or?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Amber,
What?
the podcast, we had a podcast meeting yesterday. And we were getting into an argument about Delissia said that she wants to be the one to decorate, and she was mad at us for picking out furniture. It was just I want to put you in the mix though, Amber, because I don't want you to be lost when it comes time for us to make some decisions.
Yeah.
Because
So y'all had a podcast meeting yesterday?
Amber is not, listen, Amber is not thinking about no daggone podcast. She too busy flirting with David.
Amber,
Sorry, yes. Yes.
we had a podcast meeting yesterday. They put in a group chat. Why didn't you respond to it? You couldn't just pull up or?
Girl, I was working. I worked out earlier, then I had to get to the restaurant. So there's still a lot going on.
But remember, we talked about how you have the restaurant as a business, but also this podcast is your business as well, and you were going to be putting this first. So
I don't know if I said first, but I did say I was going to make it a priority. I apologize. I will be at the next
Girl.
I'll be the next one.
well, you know, launch day is coming sooner than you know, Amber. I don't want you to feel out the loop when we start making decisions and you're not there and you're not responding to the text. That's all. Just
Okay, so
is everything okay?
Oh yeah. Everything's good.
Anything you need to update me on? Like you're not even here.
I'm here. What are you talking about? I'm here. Podcast, meeting, furniture, and the date. The drop date is coming up soon. I heard everything you said. What are you talking about?
Okay, Amber. All right. Yeah. Well, yeah, I want you to be a part of each step.
I'm here.
I know how you are. When things start rolling and you don't have a say, you're not gonna like that.
That's true. That's true.
Amber.
Sorry. Yes.
Amber is too busy communicating with Dave in that text messaging. All right, she can't even keep her mind straight. And you know what? I hate to say it. I think Dave is, a part of the reason. I thought he wasn't at first, but I mean, not that he is the reason, but I'm just saying he's giving her the courage. Let me put it like that, to go ahead and do that daggone divorce, because she figures she's missing out on something that could be better than her and Anthony. And she might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on, y'all. Because I tell you straight up, the last thing you need to let happen when you're going through a divorce or you're thinking about a divorce is let some man or woman come inside your relationship or your thoughts and make you start, envisioning a life with them, and you let that encourage you to go ahead and file. Okay, I don't think you should let that come into part play. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, no worries, Letitia. You said Anthony and Dalen both are dumb when it comes to women. Anthony hasn't noticed Amber is not home or at the restaurant and leaves the house at the crack of dawn to work out. Noel is playing Dalen. I know they just slow. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't notice anything. He's too busy walking around moping and stuff instead of, paying attention to his wife. And like I said before, it's cool that she's meeting someone, but you should not even let this be a determining factor in you going for that divorce. Okay. I remember telling y'all I didn't believe that she was doing that, but now I'm getting ready to change my mind because she's doing too much. I think he's not making her want it, but what he's doing is giving her the courage to go ahead and do it, because she feels now that she met him that somebody out there is better, and he may be the one, and he may offer her a better life. She doesn't even know that much about this dude, okay, to be even thinking all this stuff yet. Right now, she's in fairy tale land anyway. When reality strikes and she sees something, she's going to realize that what she had wasn't that bad, okay? Anyway, before you get a divorce, if both people want to, I think you should go to counseling and make sure you want a divorce, or at least, separate and just make sure that you want a divorce before you just go rush out and do it. I mean, who goes out and rush and do a divorce? The only time you will rush out and go do a divorce, well, he was cheating. So I forgot about that. But she did forgive him. even though the courts will still use that, she still forgave him. And I guess him with the perfume on him helped encourage her too. I was going to say, only time you rush out to get a divorce if a person cheats. Okay, but that's when you would rush out and get a divorce, or if he or she is fighting you. All right. Otherwise, a lot of things you would probably just want to wait, get counseling, and just make sure, because you don't really want to make a mistake and divorce somebody that you truly want to be with and love. You said you want to divorce from Amber's skit. Her skits, okay. You think she's boring, huh? What you want her to do, Jermaine? Act like a little slut? That's what you want her to do? Okay. So now, that was it with them right there. Now I want to go backwards. Okay, I want to go backwards. I want to see Shayla's reaction when she sees Delissia's new place. Okay, I've had it up here before, but of course it's not there because I went to another page. I think I may go get me some Olive Garden for lunch, y'all. I'm sitting up here thinking about it. I may go get that. It's going to be really my lunch / dinner. But no, it will be my lunch. Because I forgot she's cooking. And I didn't eat breakfast or nothing, so I just had a nutrition shake. That's my breakfast most days, a nutrition shake, okay? So let's go ahead and see it now. We're going to see part 1 and part 2. We're not going to watch all these parts, okay? But we will watch part 1 and part 2 unless it's really something that we need to see on part 3. Why is she peeking in there like that?
Well, hello. Hi. I'm sorry. I didn't know if this was it or not. Is the door supposed to open out? Okay. Hi.
You know where you were at. Hello, how are you?
Good to see you. Oh, wow.
What did I do to deserve this visit?
This is beautiful.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I like it. Really
Nice and cozy.
I got you some gifts.
I know
she's like, I didn't know if you had a speaker here or not.
I know, but
listen to
yes, you know, I love some gifts.
Sorry, I didn't have time to get a bag, but
the thought that counts.
Yeah.
So welcome to my humble abode.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for finally coming. I'm so just happy to see you here.
This is really
Okay, let's look at part 2. Part 1 went pretty quick, so I guess we can see all of the parts real quick, okay? Let's go to part 2.
Very chic, very put together, very polished, very modern, very much did that. Yes.
Yeah, very, very cute. Yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
Where'd you find this place?
Ro. Yeah, Ro.
Yeah.
She found it for me.
And was this like the best option she had?
No, it just was the option that made the most sense.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Got you. I guess it just surprises me a little bit because I thought you would be like in a high rise in Buckhead or something like that.
I know that would surprise you because I could afford to live in a high rise in Buckhead.
Yeah,
but it just doesn't make sense for me to do that when I could just live somewhere like this, very nice, very chic, very clean, comfortable, very safe.
Mm-hmm. Are your
low.
Safe in here now?
I don't need to bring my Birkins here.
Oh,
yeah, I have a place in Miami, you know, that's highly secured, you know,
cute,
4,000 square feet, pool in the back. This is just my Atlanta spot, you know, my Atlanta spot. Car, Atlanta spot. Very.
So Shayla really doesn't like that house, you guys, okay? All right, you can tell. Shit.
Atlanta house, you know.
Really cute, Delissia.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to see you here. And you didn't even have to help me hang up any curtains, unpack, put anything together. You just came, it's all done.
I mean, I have no problem helping you, Delissia. Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
All right, so you want to do a little tour?
Yeah, let's do a little tour.
All right,
I would love to see.
Yeah. Unique. Is that like chinchilla?
Okay.
You get that from Wayfair?
Girl, you are a damn lie. That looks just like that same damn blanket I got right here on my computer. That's I'm gonna show y'all if I don't forget. That ain't no. Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, let's go ahead and finish watching. Let me go back to that so I can take a look at it.
I have no problem helping you,
felt that?
Delissia. Yeah, that's nice.
Just make sure you got it.
Okay.
All right, so you want to do a little tour?
Yeah, let's do a little tour.
All right,
I would love to
cool. Yeah. So unique. Is that like chinchilla?
Okay. You get that from Wayfair?
I did not. Anyway, it's a 2-bedroom garage. There's another entrance here. This is the front door. You came in through the back.
Which
yeah.
one's your room?
Here, and then this is Tally's room. It's not decorated yet, but it's getting there.
Okay.
Oh, your shoes, babe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let's just go back out.
Wait, you have on shoes?
Yeah, they're brand new.
Oh.
And they're Bottega.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Anyway, well, you know what? I'm just so happy to see you, Shayla. This is a pleasant surprise.
Really pleasant. A little linen closet.
Yeah. At a house, you know.
What did she say about that linen closet?
Yeah, thank
Happy
you.
for you.
I'm so they're Bottega.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Anyway, well, you know what? I'm just so happy to see you, Shayla. This is a pleasant surprise.
Really pleasant. A little linen closet.
Yeah. At a house, you know.
What did she say about that linen closet?
Yeah,
I like Shayla's outfit. Okay, but what did she say about that daggone linen closet? That apartment is not all that. Okay, it's a basic apartment. You would think she would have got more. Let's keep it real. Okay, she would have did something a little bit more. So that shows Iman really got Shayla a really nice home, and Iman got her that apartment, right? You can really tell because he didn't really go like all out for her or anything. All right, so Shayla, if only Shayla knew that, she would be laughing. And she's not acting stuck up. You would think that Delissia would have a better looking place. It would be more extravagant and everything else. You know, so she wanted, you know, she likes to do all these name brand clothing. She tells you what she's wearing. You just would think that that apartment, is that apartment or a townhome? That townhome or whatever it is, house, whatever, it would be a little bit more extravagant. That's what you would think. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I would think anyway. Shit. Especially with Iman getting it for her, you would think he would give her really something, like Shayla said, maybe even if it's not a penthouse suite, but just something a little bit more, you know, a little bit more match Delissia's dressing style. Let me put it like that. That's what you would think. Okay, so you say you like it or you don't like it. It's small. It's too small for me. I'm just damn. And then Shayla was like a linen closet. What did she say? You said, quick question. Does anyone think Angelina is trying to get with Anthony to keep him from turning to another woman since Shayla is not interested? I don't know about that. I know Shannon act like she likes them. But that would be a trip if Angelina and Anthony gets together. But I don't see Anthony liking Angelina. I don't see it. Y'all think that could be a possibility? Shit, that don't mean you can't have a very nice place in ATL. Okay? You say you don't like people acting stuck up. Well, you know what, Jermaine? And I don't like the way you be acting like you can't do more than one thing at a time. Okay? Listen, if she does not like that apartment or house or whatever it is, then she just doesn't like it. Okay? I don't care for Shayla like that, but if she doesn't like it, she just doesn't like it. It's too small. All right? Everything's just right there. But maybe she wanted it like that. She has to live there, not Shayla. So it is what it is. And later on, Shayla is going to be happy. Her place doesn't look better than Shayla's once she finds out how she really got it. So it is what it is, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on to the next skit real quick. Woo, I can't wait to see this. Okay, but first, let's go ahead and move away from them. Okay. Wait a minute. It was one more skit that I wanted to show you with them. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I may have to show it later on. Let's see. Okay. Let me show you when Delissia shows Lauren her promise ring real quick. And then we're going to go to Noel and Dalen's mom, and then some of Bethany's skits, not all of them. So, you know, Delissia had to run and tell Lauren about her little kitty promise ring. How about an engagement ring? That would be nice. But he's not going to do that. Hell, he probably already gave his other girlfriend a promise ring, and Shayla will be next. He'll give Shayla something else, which basically will mean the same thing, because Iman is a player, okay? So let's see if we can get part 1 first. Let me look at her thing see if she has part 1. Here it is right here.
Hey girl, how are you? Better now. No, that's right. My sunshine is here. What's up? What's the dilly?
Girl, I got these people already hitting me about the podcast, trying to give me brand deals, like brand deals already and everything. Yes, I'm excited.
Okay. I love that. Coming straight to the money. Yes.
Yes. So I feel like I just want to talk to Wayne about it, but I'm really not trying to step on any toes. So I wanted to get your opinion on that.
What do you mean step on? Whose toes would you step on?
Tamara, I feel like I'm not trying to go over her head, go to Wayne.
Wayne is the investor. Like, we have to talk to him about ideas. That's a perfect person to go to about brand deals. Tamara don't, like, she don't run this. It's all of us together. Yes, we're gonna be talking to Wayne about stuff.
I guess you're right. I don't know. I just was trying to keep it cordial, keep it friendly, but not, do too much. But if you say it's okay, then I guess I can. It gives you another reason to talk to him. So I'm with it.
Oh, Lord. Another reason to talk to him. I'm like, that's different. Business is business.
Exactly. Business and a little bit of pleasure.
Lauren, stick with the business. We want to be all working together on this podcast. We don't need any of that drama.
I'm excited. I can't wait to work with him.
You can't wait to work with him?
I mean, with everybody. I can't wait to work with everybody.
Lauren,
it's gonna be great.
you are still on that.
I am. I very much am. Yes. I'm telling you. This is different. I'm gonna get Wayne, okay? That's all I gotta say. I'm still on it. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is this hey girl, how are you? Better now. No, that's right. My sunshine is here. What's up?
Yeah. Now we're gonna go to part 2.
I got these people.
Okay, let's see what part 2 is going down. What's going down on part 2?
Different than
How's it different than me and Mom?
No, I'm saying like this is cute. What y'all have going on is cute. I'm just saying I'm that's a different type of man. It's gonna be different.
I can't be that different because
Delissia. What is that?
I can't hear you. What are you saying?
Let me see. Oh my God.
We'll let you get a little closer view. Now, what were you saying?
Girl, did he propose?
Not quite.
Girl, then what is going on?
It's just a promise ring. He wants me to, every time I look at it, just to see the end goal with us,
What is the promise specifically?
That we're going to be together forever.
That he's going to leave Shayla? Oh my gosh. You know what? This is nice. I can't even lie. Blinding me. I guess I was wrong. You're doing something right. You might need to give me that tea.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
I might need a few of your secrets because, oh my gosh.
I love this for me.
Wow. Well, I don't know about the promise ring because, I don't know, that NBA genie must be a little different. What? You over here. The fact that you're taking the promise ring is crazy. I'm going to let you live. Different than you
This
and
is-
Mom.
How's it different than me and Mom?
No, I'm saying like this is cute. What y'all have going on is cute. I'm just saying I'm that's a different type of man. It's gonna be different.
I can't be that different because
Delissia.
Okay.
What is that?
I can't hear you. What are you?
So the thing
What are you
is,
saying?
a promise ring doesn't mean anything if the person is not really that serious about you and that person is seeing other people, okay? Which she does know about Shayla. So I don't know why she thinks that this dude is just going to give Shayla up and just immediately be with her. And then I know she didn't believe that shit about, when he was out with that girl, that's a business lunch, okay? So I don't know what Delissia is really thinking about. You said you think it looks better than Shayla's empty apartment? I don't think so. Shayla has a whole house. Okay. Buzzard, I'm not good at multitasking. Okay. The ring is a promise for Delissia not go to another man. That's the promise, right? While he be out here with other women in with Shayla. She's an idiot. Okay, because I wouldn't care about that promise ring unless he was faithful and he was just, my man. That's it. I'm not sharing no dudes. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. What time is it? Yeah, let's go ahead and move on because I have to get off here in a minute. Now let's go ahead and go to Dalen's mom. Let me find it first. I kind of remember the name of it, so I may have to just type it in there. So here it is right here. When Mama Regina finally gets her hands on Noel. Let's look at that real quick. Sorry about that, y'all. So let's see which one we will watch. I guess we'll see it right here.
I got a lot of work to do today. I got some meetings to do. Gotta fix some stuff around the house. It's just.
Dalen, what you got to do?
No, like I'm serious, Mom. Like I'm working on some new business things, and you being here is gonna distract me. So I'm just saying, how about this? How about you let me take you to lunch tomorrow?
Oh, okay. Anywhere I want to go.
Wherever you
go, Hines. You know I love go, Hines.
Okay. All right. So tomorrow.
Okay. Lunch. But can I at least use the restroom before you put me out? Jesus.
Well, that's actually one of the things that I got to work on today. I have a plumber coming to fix my pipes.
Well, I can use the one upstairs because
Mama.
That's all you had to tell me is that you had some company over here.
I was trying to tell you.
No,
Mama, can you please just leave for a second?
Come on now. Go on, your mama. What's the chicken?
Mama, before listen. I get it.
Dalen, boy, it's taking everything out of me for me to choke your dadgum neck. I know this gauge thieving slut ain't in your house.
Mama, there's a reason why Noel is here, and I promise you, it will all.
Dalen, I know you're not going to talk about me like
Noel, now is not the time, Noel.
You ain't got to say nothing to him, boo, because you know what? I dare you to even show your face.
Regina, he's a grown man here, and I'm here. He's a grown man. He makes his own decisions.
Lord
Remember
Jesus,
that?
Lord Jesus, help me.
Mama,
because I'm about. Yeah, you know what? I owe you a dog.
Mama.
Let me go. I owe you a
What do you owe me?
Noel, relax.
No, I am relaxed. This is me very relaxed because she's coming here being disrespectful. Regina, don't get in my face.
You think I'm playing?
Don't get in my face.
Mama.
Don't get in my face. You think I'm playing? Don't get in my face.
Mama.
Oh, shit.
A lot of work.
So they scrap, right?
Gotta fix some stuff around the house. It's just.
Let's see that part again.
I'm here. He's a grown man. He makes his own decisions.
Lord
Remember
Jesus,
that?
Lord Jesus, help me.
Mama.
Because I'm about. Yeah, you know what? I owe you a dog. Let me go. I owe you a dog.
Noel, relax.
No, I am relaxed. This is me very relaxed because she's coming here being disrespectful. Regina, don't get in my face.
You think I'm playing?
Don't get in my face.
Mama.
Don't get in my face. You think I'm playing?
Mama.
Don't get in my face.
Busy. I got a lot of work to do today. I got some meetings.
Oh my gosh, man, that was funny, man. Woo! So she did beat her up, I guess. The mama had streets, okay, for the streets for real. Mama ain't no joke. Dalen tells Noel in the next skit she needed and got that butt whooped. Okay. Oh yeah, that other apartment, of course, is better than that one. Yeah, that little ass apartment was like definitely little. Okay, shit. All right. So anyway, let's go to the next one, you guys. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me go to it. Oh, that was funny, man. I thought Mom was lying. Okay, I thought she was just, pulling this lady's leg. How people do. That's what I thought. Hold on. Mama ain't no joke. She said she was gonna beat her butt the next time she saw it, and that's exactly what she just did. Noel didn't fight her back, so that's a good thing. Let's see. I don't guess.
You okay?
No, I'm not.
You got your butt whooped.
Push charges on your mother.
Really, Noel?
Yes, really. She put her hands on me.
This was on the stairs.
Give me my hair.
Look, I apologize about what my mother did. Like, if I would have known that she would have took it that far, I wouldn't have even.
It feels like a setup to me. Because why do you even have me here? Did you know she was coming over? That's what it feels like, a whole setup.
I didn't know my mother was coming over. And I had you. Really? You gonna walk off?
Yeah, because they were like, what the heck? We were supposed to have a good afternoon.
Look, I was genuinely just trying to show you my appreciation for attempting to help me find my cash. I did not know my mother was coming over here. What? Was she wrong for putting her hands on you?
So she wasn't? So you think I deserve that?
Yes, you did deserve that. Somebody need to put their hands on you.
You know what, Dalen? You're such a mama's boy. You need your mama to come over here and fight your battles, huh?
You know what?
I thought we were good. I thought we had a conversation. We discussed our past.
We're working through it. I'm gonna let you get all of that out. Because that don't even bother me no more about you.
But Dalen, it should. Your mom literally just.
So Mama Dear done beat her butt. Okay, let's go to part 2. I am so hungry.
Put her hands on another grown woman.
You deserved it.
No, I did not.
How did you not?
You know what? She's lucky I didn't touch her back. She's lucky that I was raised better than that. And I'll just leave it at that.
So you was gonna put your hands on my mom?
I didn't.
Because you couldn't. She didn't allow you to. But I'm not even gonna argue with you about that. I do appreciate you not fighting my mother. And again, I do apologize.
I don't understand why this woman doesn't like me. What have I ever done to her? What have I done?
She knows everything that you did to me. And that's enough. That's enough for her to hate you.
And that's why I called you a mama's boy. Because why do you need to go tell your mother every little relationship problem that you had? That doesn't make any sense, Dalen.
Why can't you just stand on what you did and just understand this is what it is? I got every right to tell my mother what's going on in my life.
So now I got to fight every single person that you went and ran your mouth to? Is that what you're saying?
No. Again, I apologize. Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, you can buy me some new clips and get my hair redone.
Oh, you deserve that ass whooping. That's on you.
Well, I want my shampoo. Okay. Did you hear me?
I heard you.
She got her ass whooped.
Put her hands on another grown woman.
You deserved it.
Okay. Well, Dalen, in the real world, even if she did deserve it, mommy cannot be hitting her first, okay? Because if she were to go to the police, Mommy Dear would be arrested for assault. So in the real world, keep your hands to yourself. In Skitville, anything goes. All right, but that was funny though. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and Shayla and Amber got another skit, huh? Okay, let's look at that real quick, and then we will go to Bethany, them, and then we'll watch a couple of those, and that will be it for today. All right, so let's go over here and do this. Let me go over here to the screen, back over here. Let's see this other Amber skit. And I know Jermaine says Amber is boring, but so what? Okay. He's not boring. So let what? Let's see what she said. So when Amber asked Shayla if she's prepared to let those skeletons, I think I put my mascara too close. It's making my eyes burn.
I got T-boned.
Let me see something real quick. Let me see the name of this. Okay, so we're going to see this part 1 and part 2.
Okay, so I guess when you wrap up the meeting on your phone, we can actually have a meeting in person.
Right.
Okay. You have my attention now.
Weirdo.
What had your attention before?
None of your business.
But now that we're in business together, I need to know what you have going on outside of this, just in case.
That's what you don't need to know. Anywho, you want to talk about business?
I do. And I do want you to start attending the podcast meetings. I feel like everything that you have to say would be important. Like I said, you're going to feel left out. I was just with you yesterday. Why didn't you You don't remember I told you we had a meeting? You decided not to show up, or what? You too important? I know you're not too important.
I have things to do, but
we all have things to do. I had a whole child.
Let me ask you a question.
I understand that.
Are you sure you're ready for this podcast?
I'm more than ready for this podcast. All the time I have that I'm not thinking about Iman and Kai, I'm thinking about this.
That's not what I mean, Shayla. It's not what I mean. Are you ready for me to be on this podcast with me?
Yes, I invited you on the podcast, Amber. What does that mean?
We talked about being authentic and how important that is for the success of this podcast.
For sure. I can't wait to be authentic.
Are you ready for the world to know what you did?
Why do they have to talk? Wait, why would she have to talk about that part of their life? Why? It's so many other things they can talk about. You don't have to tell the world everything. Shit. So the world can be over here judging people and things of that nature when half of these people be doing stuff themselves. Let's go ahead and see part 2.
What I did.
How you slept with your best friend's husband. Because, Shayla.
We have a little charcuterie out here.
Hold on, Amber. Hold on. So if she talks about that, well, then you should tell the whole world what you did. How you were sleeping with Wayne up until your wedding night. It's only fair. And I hope Shayla says that, because you do have to be fair. Okay? If you want to bring that mess up again, we might as well just bring up everything, right?
Thank you. Perfect timing.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, back to this. If the question arises, if the topic comes up, I'm going to keep it real, Shayla. Because that's my truth. And we talked about authenticity. And I'm just wondering, are you truly ready for that?
I think I am. Honestly, I think that the world would be inspired to see someone like me who has owned up to things that I've done in my life. Because think about it, everybody online is just pretending to be so perfect, so put together. When you get online, your wig is always perfectly centered. Your kids are acting well. That's not real life. Everybody's fit. Everybody's on vacation. Sometimes life is messy and you don't always make the best decisions. And so I think someone seeing my life could be inspired. Like there is life outside or on the other side of a bad decision.
You know what? I agree. It's going to be a lot of wives inspired to lock up their husbands. Like, really, Shayla, inspired
that there is life outside.
You know what? This cheese looks so good. This look, I got some Gouda.
You don't agree, though?
Girl, I got some Manchego and some grapes. Oh, I love it.
Why do we need to? What I did.
How you slept with your best friend's husband. Because, Shayla.
We have a little charcuterie out here.
Thank you. Thank you. Perfect timing.
She had a Fontaine sandwich.
No,
she just said she had a Fontaine sandwich. Let me fast forward that.
Think about it. Everybody online is just pretending to be so perfect, so put together. When you get online, your wig is always perfectly centered. Your kids are acting well. That's not real life. Everybody's fit. Everybody's on vacation. Sometimes life is messy and you don't always make the best decisions. And so I think someone seeing my life could be inspired. Like there is life outside or on the other side of a bad decision.
You know what? I agree. It's going to be a lot of wives inspired to lock up their husbands. Like, really, Shayla, inspired that there is life outside. You know what? This cheese of a bad decision. So good. This look, I got some Gouda.
You don't agree, though?
Girl, I got some Manchego.
She said Manchego. Okay. But I think I understand what Shayla is trying to say. If I wouldn't say inspired, well, I guess so. You know, after you do something so silly, you know, you don't let it be the end of your world. You go ahead and move on and try to, you know, correct the things that you did. At least try not to make those same mistakes again. All right. And then it also let people know, make sure you know the people you're friends with. You know what I'm saying? If you see your friend doing the most, you need to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? Or your husband doing the most, or your wife, or whatever. You need to acknowledge that. So I guess Shayla should have went into more details. But honestly, I don't think I would want that exposed on the show, because everything is not for the show. You see what I'm saying? And if she's going to expose that, then what if somebody bring up Country Way? Because everybody already knows that she cheated, right? So what if somebody brings that up? Then she's going to be looking some type of way. So like I always say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It applies to anyone, okay? Period. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section. Hey, Margaret, what's up? Okay, so you said it's all going to come out. Wayne is petty like that. That's when Dave will find out about Amber. What is Dave going to find out about Amber, Letitia? You said Dalen knows his mother. Wait a minute, hold on. Dalen knows his mama got the moves. Basically, Noel, you had no chance, right? She beat her butt to make it sensational. Okay. So you think they should basically tell their intimate stuff just to make the podcast like that? But there's a lot of stuff happening in their lives that they can tell that would be just as fascinating. I don't honestly believe you need to tell people everything online. Okay, these are strangers. Okay. Period. You don't let everybody know everything that's happening in your life. You can still connect with people without telling everything. Especially something of that nature, because there is a kid involved. And when he gets older, he does not want to go online and pull up this podcast and see his mother explaining how he was conceived and everything else, with a married man and all that other stuff. I just think that's need to stay where it's at. All right, enjoy your hot dogs. What kind of hot dogs you eating? I hope it's not pork. And your great Kool-Aid. You are cray. You said Amber is an asshole. Either forgive or F off. Make up your mind. Woo, Jermaine. Amber is not no a-hole. Okay? Shayla thinking she has been redeemed and they both are friends again, right? No, I don't. One day Kai will be older. Okay. So now, like I said, I don't agree that they should be talking about that infidelity or even Wayne and Amber, okay? But if she wants to talk about that, then if somebody brings up her, what she did, then she needs to talk about that too. I don't honestly think no one should be telling everything online, whether it's a podcast or just a regular, live, okay? Just you know what? When you watch shows like that and people tell everything, those shows, it's always something that ends up happening. Okay, that's why a lot of these YouTube marriages, when they put their marriages online, some of those don't work out because of that. You can't be letting people know everything and see everything that's going on in your household. Okay, some things does not need to be for the world to see. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next skit now. These are some good skits today, though. They really are. Let me see here. Oh, let me like this one first. Hold on. Make sure y'all thumbing up this video too. So Ernestine is performing. Oh, she's probably reading her stuff. But she went to Vegas. Let me see. So we will go over that tonight. Okay. Oh, she's reading her poetry. Y'all do know that's what she does in real life, right? Y'all know Ernestine does that in real life. So I guess they're just showing their talents right here on on Country Wayne skits to bring more people to see it, which is a good idea. Okay. Now you know who skit is boring? Jaden, Larry, and that girl Kaylee. Their skits are boring, okay? For real. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at Bethany and go back. So I'm not going to play every skit, okay, because I got to leave soon, but I will tell you this. So in one skit, Bethany calls, I'll put her picture up here though, in the background. Hold on, let me do that. Because their shit is the same old thing over and over again, okay? Basically, it's the same thing all the time, and I'm sick of it. I don't even understand why they are continuing to basically be married, okay? Point blank. It's a waste of time. If a man is not showing you respect and he thinks you're not giving him respect, what is the purpose of marriage? What is the purpose of it or for it? Now you say that Amber and her husband need to go ahead and get a divorce. But I tell you straight up, I usually don't tell people when they need to get one, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, these two need to go ahead and get one for real, and I'm not even joking. With Amber and Anthony, I go back and forth with them because they be so wishy-washy. But these two right here, they really need to get a divorce because it's just plainly ridiculous. The whole damn thing is plainly
enjoying the road trip.
So we're gonna stop there right there and leave her as a background. So on that other skit though, where Bethany hears Lynette when she calls Larry, and he's basically putting her on hold and doing the most. Let me tell you something. Yeah, if your husband going to another state to help move his son and his girlfriend, and then the ex is going to be there helping too. If you okay that, that's on you. All right. But if you don't okay that, I don't feel like the husband should be doing it that way. He could have easily paid for movers to help move them. All right. Because the problem comes in because Lynette is going to be there. And we already know he already tried to get something from her. And just because she said no, it doesn't mean that one day in the future, she won't change her mind. So why even put yourself in that predicament? And then if your wife does not want you to go somewhere to help like this, why would you do that? And continue to mess up your marriage. That clearly shows he does not give two smacks about how this woman feels or anything else or his marriage. So I don't understand why Bethany keeps calling him, asking him these stupid questions, keep questioning him, tripping out. Leave this dude alone because he's not acting like a true husband. If he does not want this woman, he needs to be a grown man and tell her the marriage is over because I can't deal with your attitude. Period. And then he can go and do whatever he chooses to do. All right. So all this calling Larry up, he muted the phone while he's talking to Lynette. It's a bunch of BS. Okay. When you call your husband or your wife and they're out of town helping their exes and shit, which I know no man would authorize this for his wife. I know only women do weird stuff like this. I don't know not one man who would do this. Period. So if your wife calls you or your husband calls you and you're out moving and shit, your exes and stuff, I feel like you should be answering the phone and carrying on the conversation because you're there basically to help your son relocate, right? So when your wife calls, she asking you questions or your husband, whatever, you should answer those questions and be just as pleasant. I don't know why Larry is acting some type of way. He's doing all of this because, number one, she gave Brooke and Destiny money on a trip to help them out. Number two, her and Lynette had an argument and Lynette hit first. And her dad had Lynette arrested as he should have. It would have been me who got Lynette arrested, not my father. Okay? Point blank. Keep your damn hands to yourself. Let's see. That doesn't mean you have to expose every truth, Letitia. Nobody tells all of their business on podcasts. That does not mean that you have to tell everything about your life. You can even not even get on that subject. It probably will come up. And that's why I said if she wants Shayla to come clean, then she needs to do the same thing. But they do not have to even talk about either one of those relationships. You have a good evening too, honey. Thank you for being here. Larry is horrible. He has no respect for his exes and uses his adult children as an excuse. He sure does. The man wouldn't even tell him what airline and flight he was on. That's why I'm saying I don't understand why Bethany continues to try to stay in this marriage and keeps calling this man and doing the most. She's just making herself look stupid and desperate. I wouldn't be doing all of that. I would be living it up while he's gone. I probably would be making my exit strategy and be done with this marriage. So anyway, let's go to the next one. Let's go ahead and go to hers because it's almost time for me to get out of here. Let me go up. So this is when Bethany tells Brooke that Shara doesn't run anything in this house. Well, Shara thinks she does, and you, Bethany, allows this to happen. Because you let your husband do whatever he wants to do. If you do not like the things that he does and you ask him to stop, well, then that's when you should be getting those divorce papers ready because he doesn't care about your feelings. He doesn't even respect you. So what's the point of staying together with him, married? When a guy or a woman doesn't care about your feelings, disrespectful, calling you names, doing the most, they don't care. Leave these people alone, point blank. You're going to be unhappy. Okay, let's go and watch it. I'm glad he got it up because it's broken up now. And I'm gonna put my stuff on, my socks.
Clean up your mess. And then y'all can get started on your homework and stuff. Okay? All right, thank you. That's my point, is that you're almost there, but you're not quite. Okay? So either way, I was hoping to give you that opportunity so we could spend some time together and do
our choice. So yeah, totally up to her either.
But the paperwork says otherwise.
Okay. It's up to her?
No, it's not, because you chose to be here under this roof with your dad. You can stay.
Well, yeah, I know. They're both my houses, and you know, I feel like if we want to come be over here, we can. If we want to be over there, we can. Like it's either or. She doesn't run this house, and you don't run hers. So it's like
I know, but
yeah.
What I'm saying is for her to say that you can stay during the weeks. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is your dad runs this house, and then I come next after that. And so for her to make that decision of y'all staying over there, it kind of gets under my skin a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Where you pick us up, it's like a bad time to cancel like now, but like I'm fine with going back and forth. Like both these are my houses. I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, I know you normally stay there on the weekends and stuff, but I guess all I'm saying is like, I know and it's not gotten to be followed through on. So, but either way, I thought maybe this could be an opportunity for us to do something, you know?
I mean, let me know if there's something for us to do.
Maybe if y'all wanted to stay this time, maybe you could, and we could go do that stuff.
I mean, I'm probably going to get nails done, but you can say that forever and it never happened.
Well, because it has to go both ways, and it's always something.
Like used to going over there every weekend, it's not really a big difference to me.
Well, you know,
wait a minute, they used to go get their nails done every weekend. Is that what she just said? Let me hear that again.
Well, because it has to go both ways, and it's always something.
Like used to going over there every weekend, it's not really a big difference to me.
Well, you know, last time we talked, I suggested maybe we could have some. Listen, I know your mom's gonna come get you and everything until your dad gets home from Montana, but you know, are you wanting to go over there and stay?
I mean, that's usually how it is. When dad's gone, we go over. No, does she not diet every movie she's in?
Yes, like, oh my gosh, she gotta stay alone. Here again, please clean up your mess.
I know it's playing the second. I know it's playing the second time. I want to see something.
On your homework and stuff. Okay. All right. Thank you. That's my point. Is that you're almost there, but you're not quite. Okay. So either way, I was hoping to give you that opportunity so we could spend some time together and do
our choice. So yeah, totally up to her either.
But the paperwork says otherwise.
Okay. It's up to her?
No, it's not, because you chose to be here under this roof with your dad. You can stay.
Well, yeah, I know. They're both my houses, and you know, I feel like if we want to come be over here, we can. If we want to be over there, we can. Like it's either or. She doesn't run this house, and you don't run hers. So it's like
I know, but what I'm saying is for her to say that you can stay during the weeks. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is your dad runs this house, and then I come next after that. And so for her to make that decision of y'all staying over there, it kind of gets under my skin a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Where you pick us up, it's like a bad time.
Well, let me say this, okay, in their defense, since they're not little bitty kids, okay, and Brooke is 17 going on 18, pretty much they don't need Bethany or anyone to tell them who house they can stay over, because they are old enough to know who they want to stay with. Simple as that.
Now, but like, I'm fine with going back and forth. Like, both of these are my houses. I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, I know you normally stay there on the weekends and stuff, but I guess all I'm saying is like, I know, and it's not gotten to be followed through on. So,
see, the problem is she's worried about Shara and Lynette too much. You know, honestly, I know this girl been talking back and doing the most. If she was taking her out to get her nails, I think that's what she was talking about, every week or every 2 weeks, I think Bethany should have kept on doing that instead of focusing so much on bickering with these ex-women and ex-wives. I would have kept my focus on doing whatever I was doing before Shara came into the play. And if Brooke can't see that Bethany cares for her, it's just too bad. All right. There, I might would have argued with Shara a couple times, and Lynette just would be history. After I talked to her about not calling me, I'm just done with her because she's just an ex-girlfriend. Don't have no say-so in anything besides Jaden. Jaden is a grown man. All right. So she's just irrelevant. So anyway, getting back to Shara, because she was an ex-wife. Like I said, I would have just kept on doing how I was doing with these girls, with Brooke. I didn't know she was taking Brooke to get her nails done every week or every 2. I think she said every week. I think that's what she said. Or just having girls time out. She should have kept doing that versus letting her mind get clouded with this bull crap with Larry and these 2 exes. And I would have been going to work and just doing me. Because nobody got time for that. These people are too grown. I don't think she needed to be in that period because these girls are older. They're not little bitty 2-year-olds. What Bethany is trying to do is encourage them to be there versus going over there to their mom's house. The thing is, they are old enough to know what they want to do. So that's where, matter of fact, I think Brooke should have told her that in a respectful way. I am old enough to make the determination, no disrespect, of who house I want to stay with. So right now, we are choosing to go over my mom's house to stay there until my dad comes. Forget what Shara talking about, because Shara is operating out of jealousy and the fact that she doesn't like Bethany. Just like Bethany is doing the same thing. These are not little bitty girls. Okay, Brooke is doing the most right now, so Brooke can definitely tell her what she wants her to do. And so Brooke is definitely going to her mom's house because remember, she already got plans with Isaiah. Anyway, she needs to let her do that anyway, because let me tell you something. Since Shara likes to go out and she thinks that Brooke is so scared of her, she thinks Brooke won't do anything. So when Shara goes out, Brooke will sneak Isaiah back over there. Okay? And then it's going to go down if they get caught again. So let her do how Shara is saying. More importantly, this girl is old enough to determine what she wants to do anyway, in regards to if she wants to stay there or go to her dad's house. Her mom's house. Let her go to her mom's house and stop tripping. And you can do those nails and shit when they come back. You know what I'm saying? You can do those girls' days out or whatever when she comes back, point blank. Hopefully, Brooke goes back over to Shara's. I don't never see Bethany going out. And if Bethany goes out and not realizing that this girl does sneaky stuff after she is the one that warned everyone, then that's cray-cray. Okay? Because if you already know a kid snuck a boy over and that you caught them on the phone talking about X, why would you leave them at home? So the thing is, she needs to go ahead and let her go over Shara's house so she can do whatever she wants to, because Shara does not stay at home anyway. All right? The thing is, I think that boy has been in both of their houses, if I'm not mistaken. And welcome to the live, Sheila. Okay? Now let's go ahead and do this one right here. Yeah, they're going over there. Shara came to pick them up. Let me see. I think so. Anyway, let's see. But she definitely didn't need to even talk about this because, for one thing, Larry had already made the decision up. Secondly, these girls want to go over there. Okay, so what's the point of talking about it? She's just really probably jealous. Okay, which a lot of women would be, but it is what it is when you get with a man that has a daughter. The one on probation. Bethany, I think he would have been on probation too. But so it is what it is. That's why I'm talking about y'all. Y'all begin to what's name for what Bethany says. I'll be telling Bethany butt off, okay? And Shara too. It doesn't make any difference. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and watch this.
Our kids are safer here, not at my house.
Well, I mean, you made that notion to Larry the other day on the phone. But really, I'm not the one that's on probation paper. I mean, that's what y'all communicated to each other.
How is it the most, what?
Well, it's the safer place to be.
for the girls.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
because
you got you. So you come out here being, the superwoman.
there is, a work in you and Larry have a communication where the girls are supposed to stay here, because it's the
And
which is no issue.
they come over on the weekends,
Mm-hmm.
and Larry's out of town.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm her mom. I'm her aunt.
Right.
What's the problem?
Well, no, I mean, it's just normally if they, I mean, just saying, that they could have just stayed here, while Larry was going to Montana. I'm not sure why you're wanting them to stay extra days. Everything's still going good with the new house.
Yeah, it is. Everything's great.
Okay.
What do you want, Bethany? You're standing here. What do you need?
Nothing. I'm good. Sure. Just
Okay.
wanted to let you know, inform you about the girls. They'll be out in a minute.
I mean, Rick has a phone. I know.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if she had texted you or not. Sometimes she does, but just trying to make conversation.
Why?
To be pleasant. That's it. Trying to be, as Larry calls it, I'm always uncivilized, so I'm trying to be civilized to everyone now. Hi, Sean. Girls will be out in a second. Destiny's still getting her stuff together for her bag. So.
Okay.
That's fine.
Did you talk to Dad this morning?
Yeah, they were about to get on the road and everything, but they got it delayed a little bit from this morning, maybe. So
as long as they're driving, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Where's Destiny?
Kids are safer here, not at my house.
Well, I mean, you made that
Okay.
Notion to Larry the other day on the phone.
Well, they, in all fairness, she's been doing stuff at both houses. Okay. Somebody just need to be supervising those two girls, and that's just on everything. But like I said before, Larry already, confirmed everything the girls were going to do. So she might as well let it stay like that. And plus, they want to go there, so let them go there. Case closed, and it should be the end of the discussion. She thinks it is, okay? Right. The thing is, as long as she stay outside, she cool. All right. You just can't come inside the house. That's the way it should be. Just like Bethany shouldn't be in her house. So let's go ahead and go to the next skit real quick. So these two right here, these people right here are very, very exhausting. Okay. The whole storyline is, I don't know how long he's going to keep on doing the same storyline with these people. Let's see. So this one right here, they're getting into it. Bethany clowns Shara about her rough hair. And I don't know what Shara says to her. Let me see.
Girl, have a good one, Bethany.
Oh, so she looks like a pink Power Ranger. All right. Okay. Told y'all. Immature.
I am. Mm-hmm. I am. Mm-hmm. Don't eat no more sugar.
I don't. But you need to, because you bid her.
Pink Power Ranger.
Okay.
Go in there and have you something to eat. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yes. Go.
Words aren't bothering me, but you're bothering me and your hair is.
I don't have time.
Oh, like I told y'all before, they both go in on each other. Okay. And for y'all to be tripping out over the stuff that Bethany says, and you don't trip out about what Shara says, it's crazy. They both be saying the most. Okay. Like I said, Shara is always attacking her weight. Bethany is always attacking her hair or the trashy thing. So it is what it is, you guys. Let's finish watching this.
Leave.
I am. You leave. Matter of fact, you don't have alopecia.
I do.
I specialize in her, and baby, you don't have alopecia.
Well,
you're just
in
getting
your
old.
Rough looking hair.
You just get this is fine, baby.
It's
Listen, you can play this little calm role and act like you're just this innocent person, but you're not, and we all know that. And it's fine.
Oh, and
but like I said,
you have the rap sheet too, so you're not innocent either.
Because it ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, 10 extra days. What does it matter?
It's
They've done
because you said that they weren't going to be safe with me.
and I've said it before.
And
I've said it before.
What is there to argue about? Like, if we're going, we're going.
I pick them up
I don't understand
all the time.
how any part of this conversation is confusing unless your IQ can't handle this conversation.
Oh, my IQ can handle plenty.
So
you because you're coming out here and telling me that I don't want. That's why it's best if she come to my house because I don't want you putting her in jail next. You know, like you did.
Girl, ain't nobody gonna put that girl in jail. Shut your stupid ass up. The thing is this right here. If these two women did not want to bicker with each other, they would have done just like this little girl is telling her mom to do. Just leave. What is the purpose of all this bickering back and forth? What is the purpose of this shit? And here he is looking rough. Shit, ain't no lie about that. And Bethany's hair may be coming out in the front. I got to look at it to see.
I mean, she came out here, you know what I mean, bothering me, you know.
In all fairness, you're in her driveway. You should have parked your ass on the street. Okay, then you wouldn't have to worry about it. She probably still would come out there. But the thing about it, though, when she started walking up toward the street, you can just leave once the girls get in the car. You can always diffuse situations by just doing certain things. Don't be in the driveway. They can walk their ass down to the curb, just like she does not need to be in your driveway and certainly don't need to be in your house. They want to bicker with each other. I don't care what nobody say. These two like bickering with each other. They really, truly do. You can tell.
And I'm just saying, you made that insinuation with Larry the other day, you know, and
let's be clear.
No, I didn't say you were going to harm them, but I'm saying, you know, it's not a good example for them to follow. And since you're still...
Anthony got offended by Shara saying there she don't feel safe at all, but mighty strange, she feels safe when she left her there after she got out of prison and then go out there to see her. That's what I would have said to her. You don't feel safe now, but you feel safe with me taking care of your child when you was lollygagging once you got outside of, you know, outside of your little cage you was in. That's what I would have told her. Then she would really be damn mad. You know, you worried about me now, but you wasn't worried back then and all the other times. Please. She snuck a whole boy in that house of Shara's, just like she snuck Isaiah over there. If you want to keep it honest, is she really safe with either one? Because they should be at home when they know this girl be sneaking a boy over. Gosh.
As the lady that presses, you know what? I don't even want a house.
Well, I mean, you made that you know, notion to Larry the other day on the phone, but really, I'm not the one that's on probation papers, so.
Okay, I want to see the original skit real quick. I want to see what happened. Let's look at this real quick.
Well, I mean,
if it's not broken up.
You made that you know, notion to Larry the other day on the phone, but really, I'm not the one that's on probation papers, so.
Oh, probation. So now you insinuating that I'm going to harm.
I think it's
my daughter and my niece. Let's
a minute. I think it's still. Let me see if it's still like that. Hold on. Oh no, that's the first part of it. I just wanted to make sure.
Be clear.
No, I didn't say you were going to harm them, but I'm saying, you know, it's not a good example for them to follow. And since you're still...
example says the lady that presses, you know what? I don't even want, but you do. I don't even want my niece having to jump on your head. I don't want, that's why it's best if she come to my house.
No, right there. That's what I'm talking about. These people are so damn immature. Why would you be talking about that? Your niece don't need to jump on nobody's head, or else she does need the police called on her. Girl, why do y'all people only think about scrapping? Damn, every time something go down. And then as soon as somebody threatens and starts telling you they're going to call the police, then you start talking that Karen shit. Don't do stuff for people to call the police on you. Don't threaten people. Why would you be saying that stupid stuff?
Because I don't want you putting her in jail next. You know, like
if she an older person, her ass need to be in jail. All right, point blank.
Came out here, you know what I mean, bothering me. You know,
a calm tone, and I'm just saying, you made that insinuation with Larry the other day, you know, and
well, take it up with Larry. Don't come out here with me. Go take it up with him. Like I'm confused.
All this lady had to do was just leave and tell Bethany go F herself and be gone. Simple as that. You don't have to go back and forth and answer any questions, just like she doesn't. Why do these two keep on bickering back and forth? If you and Larry made the decision that she goes there, and then these girls say they want to go there, that's the end of the damn discussion. Be like, bye, Bethany, I'm gone. I'm out.
Because I pick them up
I don't
all the
understand
time.
how any part of this conversation is confusing unless your IQ can't handle this conversation.
Oh, my IQ can handle it. So you, because you're coming out here and telling me that my child and my niece is not safe with me when I pick them up every other weekend.
Well, it's not the weekend.
Not every weekend.
It's not the weekend that's the problem.
They're
It's
saying extra days. What does it matter?
It's because you said that they weren't going to be safe with you.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is the reason why Bethany is saying this. Now, let me say this straight up. I understand that she's teed off about that, and what goes around comes around. But listen, these people are grown. All right, just tell her, appreciate her saying that and be going back in the house. Point blank. All this back and forth, who these kids are safe with. The thing is, like I said before, I believe that Brooke snuck Isaiah in that house as well as sneaking him into Shara's house, and everybody was gone. Okay, so I think Bethany, Larry, Shara need to focus on watching their daughter, okay? Because it doesn't matter who house she is in, she does the same thing, okay?
And I've said it before.
And where are the cameras at? Where are the cameras so you can see stuff? See, I would install cameras in there without her knowing, and then that's when you will see what's going on. She needs cameras. Shara needs cameras. And why do these people always say, go tell Larry? F Larry. Larry ain't no damn body. Shit. All he can do is ooh, Bethany, don't do that. Don't talk to my wife, my ex-wife like that. Larry.
And
I've said it before.
What is there to argue about? Like, if we're going,
Right.
we're going.
I mean, you are going, but she's coming out here bothering me. Either way it go, Bethany. Bethany, listen, you can play this little calm role and act like you're just this innocent person, but you're not, and we all know that. And it's fine.
Oh,
But
and
like I said,
you
they're
have the
coming
rap
with
sheet
me.
too, so
You
you're not
take that with
innocent
Larry,
either.
'cause it ain't got nothing to do with me, okay?
But it does, and your weave stuck in your handle on your car, just FYI.
Oh,
Just
well,
wanted you
maybe
to
you
know.
should take it and put it in your hair because your hair is still looking a little thin, baby.
It is.
Matter of fact, you don't have.
Somebody said exactly what I said. They said, why are y'all always talking about call Larry? F Larry. I added that to it. Shara started this by saying the girls were not safe with Bethany because she's jealous that Bethany has money and she doesn't. Where was Shara 7 years ago for the 7 years when Bethany was perfectly fine to parent Brooke? Shara doesn't appreciate it. So that's because Shara is jealous. All right, point blank. Because like I just said before, if Bethany was such a bad parent, lady, why in the heck did you leave your daughter with her for all these years and you just now coming back into her life almost a year ago? You haven't even been in your daughter's a year. Ever since this B been here, it's been nothing but chaos ever since. So that tells you something right then and there. And the thing about it, if she did not want to argue with this woman over here, she would have pulled off a long time ago. They claim they don't like bickering, but yet this is what these two women do the entire time. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth over foolishness. Bethany can just say, I don't appreciate what you said because you didn't have a problem with it when I was keeping your daughter all these years when you got your stupid ass arrested. Okay, and then when you got out of prison, jail, wherever you was at, you didn't come back to get her. So now all of a sudden you scared for her safety. When I recall, she snuck the boy over to your house. Okay, and then I just would have walked off. Period.
Have alopecia.
I do.
I specialize in her, and baby, you don't have alopecia. You just.
Let me tell you something. The way they make this title scene is that Bethany just came out and said something about her hair. That's what I don't like. And then y'all play right into it. Let's listen to this again to see if I'm correct.
Oh, well, maybe you should take it and put it in your hair because your hair is still looking a little thin, baby.
It is.
Matter of fact, you don't have alopecia.
I do.
I specialize in her, and baby, you don't have alopecia.
Well,
you're just
in
getting
your
old.
rough looking hair.
You're just
needs
getting.
to be
Maybe this
redone.
is
So
fine.
the fellow come out and say, oh, she said rough. The shit is looking rough. Okay, she didn't lie. All right, it is looking rough at the edges and stuff like that. So the thing is, don't you bring up something first, and then when somebody else come back on your ass, you want to get mad. She said something about this woman's hair first and said that her hair is thinning. She said she has a condition, a hair condition, alopecia. Okay, so that's how that started. When y'all people who can't hear just start attacking her for saying that rough hair. Maybe to her it is rough. Just like to this chick over here in the car, maybe her hair is thinning and she doesn't believe she has that condition. So they're bickering back and forth. Okay?
It's like I said, you're just getting old and it's showing.
Okay.
Your hair's thinning, baby.
And you're like
and that's
4
fine.
years younger than me.
Look,
so-
Miss Pink Power Ranger.
Okay.
Go in there and
Anything else
have you
wanna
something
call
to
me?
eat. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yes. Go.
Because words
I
not
can't.
bother me, but you go in the weave and your hair is.
I don't have time. I don't.
Leave.
I am. You leave.
Not fast
I'm
enough.
leaving regardless.
This is my
But
house, not yours. Go ahead.
I'm leaving regardless. You're out here trying to bother me like you always do. That's just in your
Beautiful
nature.
weather.
Woo, girl. Have a good one, Bethany. Bless your heart.
No sugar.
I am.
Mhm.
I am.
Mhm.
Don't eat no more sugar.
I don't. But you need to because you bitter. Mm-hmm. Bye-bye. Okay. You're running over the curb. Learn how to drive.
So for me, this is just little bitty kitty stuff. These two are jealous of each other. Okay. And they're going to say stuff about each other. I don't even know why anybody would even get worked up. This is what they do all the time. Okay. I'm just telling you guys, it's not like the title states. Okay. Shara started with the hair and then Bethany came back with her hair stuff. Okay. It's as simple as that. As far as the whole altercation, like I said, Bethany really could have just came out there and told, I don't appreciate you acting like I'm not safe, but yet I've been safe all the years you were incarcerated. In the years you chose to go lay up with some other man. Okay, I was safe then. Okay. And then I would be like, you got a whole lot of nerve to talk when your daughter snuck a dude over your house when you were there. So I'm actually wondering if she's safe, if it's safe over there where you live at. And then I just would have walked off, period, and be done with the whole thing. Yeah, Brooke is, because she was telling her mom, just pull off, go. They already made their decision up where they wanted to go. That's why I didn't understand why Bethany was trying to change their mind. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not little bitty kids. They know they want to go over their mom in us house. Simple as that. Even if they would have stayed with her, you know, they wouldn't have been acting like they wanted to be there. So why would you want them to be there anyway? That's silly. But I know why she did it. She's a little bit jealous. She's mad what Shara said. And it is what it is. And you can be all of that. But I think this arguing stuff is just plainly immature. Point blank. All right. So anyway, I think that's it, you guys. Okay. Anthony is still out with Angelina too. Let me see something real quick. And we'll just watch that later on. Listen, now they out eating together. Okay. They just had a whole date together, basically a date. So women, Anthony breaks down to Angelina about a sensitive topic. Well, you know, we got to see that before we leave. Okay, you guys. And then that will be the last one for the day. And I'm going to try to come back tonight if I can. I got something to do tonight, so I'll see if I can come back and do another one. I did stay on here a little bit extra, so I suppose I got off at 3:30. So let's see. Let me put the skit in here real quick. Yeah, I think those two like bickering with each other. I really do. At least they're not fighting. So they can bicker all day and talk about each other. But y'all stop acting like she's the only one who says stuff. I'm talking about Bethany because they both say stuff. That's why I went back to the whole video so I can show that. Because she started with the hair first. And then Bethany came out with her insult. And maybe, you know, her hair looks rough to her. And maybe Bethany looks like her hair is thinning to, what's her name? Shara. They both jealous of each other, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. You know. So let's see what Anthony talking about real quick. I don't hear shit. Wait. Why it's not playing? Okay, let's do this. This shit ain't playing. Okay, it's probably this Spectrum. Yeah, his stuff is not playing. We may have to watch it later on. Wait a minute, let's see over here. Okay, there you go.
This is like queso cheese plus plantains, and I'm telling you, being Puerto Rican, listen, plantains are like the national fruit.
Oh, really?
I'm good. I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna just
Anthony,
eat my food.
whatever that is you got looks good. So I'm going to get me something to eat.
And you do not know good food, sir, but we're gonna work on that.
Yeah.
So, honest opinion, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was it hanging out with me today? You were taking a little too long to answer that question.
No, you know what? It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed going down every aisle of 15 stores to see
every aisle. I did not go down at least 2 aisles. There was 2 I didn't go down.
Well, because it was a men's section.
Exactly. I don't need anything.
Nah, it was cool. You know, it was all right. It reminded me of when me and my mom and my sister used to all go shopping with her. You know, she'd have us she'd have us go to all these stores, and she would go down every aisle, and by the end of the night we would be asleep in the back seat. It was cool though. It was fun.
You light up when you talk about your mom, and you don't talk about her much.
Yeah.
Shayla told me that your mother transitioned a while back.
Yeah. She was the best. She always had my back. She always had my back, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Something happened in school. She was like, "Oh no, not my baby, not my baby. No, he would never do that." Like 7 times out of 10, I did that.
And knowing you, that's 9 out of 10. But if I can say this, I know your mom is proud of you. I mean, look at the man that you've become, Anthony. You have made your mother and your lineage very proud. Look what you've done for the Dalton name.
Yeah, I don't think she's too proud.
What? Why would you say something like that?
Well, I had a child with my wife's best friend. I grew into a man who's obsessed with money. Now I'm getting a divorce.
Anthony?
I would be proud of something like that.
Anthony. Mothers are proud of their children when they overcome. You've overcome. Now, I'm not your mom, but I am a mother of 2 adult women. I mean, they're off on their own. And let me tell you something. God has blessed you with a beautiful son, your health, financial wealth, and a sound mind. And let me tell you another thing. He doesn't bless people that he's not pleased with. And so you went through those things. But here's where you rebounded and did very well. You took all of your mistakes and you learned from them. You decided that, yes, I did this, but you owned up to that. And do you know how many men have lived and died and never come face to face with their problems and say, you know what, I own that. You did that. And I think I can say on your mother's behalf, yes, indeed, you have made your family and your mother very proud. Because in the end, Anthony, all we have is family. And you have a family. Right here. Right? And because of that, I think this is the right time to propose a big old toast. Dry up those tears, because Mama is in heaven rejoicing that her son is an overcomer. So let's do it for family.
To them.
To family. With your mint garden. Now maybe we can go to some other serious.
She's still trying to go shopping again. You know, let me get them together. That's gonna look good.
Because in the end, Anthony,
wait, y'all, let me go up here.
Those tears, because Mama is in heaven rejoicing that her son is.
I should have used this for my thumbnail.
So let's do it for family.
Oh.
to family.
Okay, let's just leave it right there. So this was a great skit, you guys, right here. And the encouraging words that Angelina gave him were very, very good. I really enjoyed the skit right here, especially the food, because it's making me hungry. But that was a great skit to end this live with. And I want to thank everybody so much for being here. Thanks to, you said he did not learn from his mistakes. Why you say that? Oh, yeah, because he's still making mistakes, right? I don't know what's wrong with Anthony. Child more mature than the adults. The children are more mature than the adults in this instance. You're right. They sure are. You said Shara has forgotten that Brooke was left with her many times while Larry traveled. You're right. So, like I said, they just doing this to each other because they're jealous, okay? Jealous of each other, of one another, point blank. And it's plainly ridiculous. And it's also ridiculous that Larry allows this to go on. But he's no better. He's a mess too and immature. And he does not need to be married, okay? And hopefully one day Bethany Destra herself will see that, okay? But like I said, with this skit, the food looked good, the drinks. I don't drink alcohol or anything, never have. But those drinks look absolutely amazing. Me, I would have took a water with lime in it or something like that. But that salad meal looks good. I wonder what restaurant they're at, because when I go back to Atlanta, I may go to it if they tell us what it is. You said Angelina's advice dismisses the marriage and just focuses on Kai. I guess she really not, she doesn't want to see the marriage with Amber and him. You know that. So she's not going to give him any advice or anything else pertaining to that, because she wants him to divorce Amber, and wants him to get with Shayla. But one thing Angelina needs to realize is Shayla wants Iman, all right? And if Amber and Anthony actually get a divorce, I hope he chooses somebody else. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I really hope he does, all right? So anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here because I have to go now. I have to get ready to go to work because I don't want to be at work too long tonight. I want to get back at a decent hour. So thank you all for being here. Again, thanks to Margaret. Y'all make sure y'all thumbs up too. Sheila, Letitia, she's already gone. Jermaine, don't tell her where he's at. Everybody in the bushes and everybody who watched this in the replay. All right, y'all, don't forget the thumbs up. Hold on. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment, and also hype this video up. Make sure y'all check out my Dollar Tree haul, which is going to come up soon, sometime, probably in the next hour. I don't want to put videos up right after each other. So the Dollar Tree haul will be up either at 6 or either at 7, my time. All right, I forgot to put it up earlier. I already did it, I just forgot to edit it. So I'm going to edit it real quick, and then I'll put it up, schedule it for 6 or either 7 o'clock. All right, and like I said, I'll try to come back later on tonight. If I don't, I'll see you guys early tomorrow morning. It's Sunday, so it'll be a short day. But I'll try to come back tonight. Let's just hope they got some juicier skits. And if y'all be up, y'all can hang with me. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, which will be early afternoon for you guys, with another Country Wayne Skits live reaction with Shay Shay. Y'all make sure y'all check out my other channel. It's a news channel. I take the current news topic for today, one that I'm mostly interested in, and I'll talk about it. I'll read it, then talk about it, give my reaction. That's on Pressure Point News with Shay. Make sure y'all check that out, and I'll probably put that link in the comments section. I'm surprised Jermaine did not drop it. And also check out Shay's Shopping Haul channel, and that's nothing but shopping hauls. Okay, so check that out. Subscribe to that channel as well. Both. All right. Other than that, thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. Make sure y'all check out my other videos and my shorts. On the weekend I dance and stuff like that. So check those out in my other videos. Okay. You said, let's see what else y'all said. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, thank you, Jermaine. Thanks for putting that up there. You got the other one, Shades 2 Shopping Haul channel? I know I don't have it. Let's see what I put up there. Oh, no. I still got that up there. Okay. So anyway, y'all click on that link right there. That's it right there. And thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jermaine, for putting that in there. I got to figure out how to keep my chat open, even when it's live is over, because it disappears. You know, I never see it again. I got to figure out how to do that. Take some time and check that out. Okay. All right, let me take them off the thing. I hate to because that food look good. They probably had dinner for real too, because it looks like it's real food, not no prop. They probably had that stuff for real, y'all. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Anyway, y'all have a good one. And I don't really like this picture right here, but anyway, I just put it up there anyway. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all later on or either tomorrow. This is Shay's Too, and I am out, y'all. Thank you again.
Yeah. Right. You know the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skit, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk, that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, she gon' laugh or a tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it top. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips, like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or a tear. Oh, it's the Shay stuff vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or a tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
One thing I forgot to do, you guys, I forgot to tell y'all about this poll. So I did 2 polls. I said, did you laugh at Anthony's reaction to Angelina shopping all day going day? There were 5 votes. 100% said, heck yeah, they were laughing about that, okay? And I was too. It was funny. Somebody said, hey, Miss Shay's Too. I think Anthony will get back together soon with Shayla. He may. You never know. After everything comes out, okay? He might. He might, you never know. Hold on. Thanks for your mom. You never know, he may. You know how Country Wayne skits me. All right? He could. Anything is a possibility. I hope not, though, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's get some new people. You know what I'm saying? Some new sauce. All right, then I asked, do you think the podcast will work with Delissia, Shayla, Honeypot, and Amber, and I guess Lauren too? And then it was 9 votes. Everybody, well, 89% said no. 11% said they are not sure. I think it'll work for a minute. And then once all the truth comes out, that's when everything will start, you know, deteriorating. And then the show will be over eventually. Okay? So that's what I think. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed night, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Enjoy your weekend.